In yesterday class, we already completed about the static call. Today concept is dynamic call. So here we have to write a dynam as a compiler option at the time of compilation. And we must and should provide the dynam compiler option at the compilation time by using form parameter. Okay, so if you open your Xcode, you can scroll, then you can find this compiler exec pgm igvcrctl. We are using this utility for our COBOL program to generate the object code. So in form parameter, you can write lib list and dynam as a compiler option. So this is the syntax for the dynamic call variable name. So the variable name should be declared in the main program working storage section. Assign the subprogram name to that variable. Then the variable we can specify in call statement, then that is dynamic call. So you can see in dynamic call different load modules and both main program and subprogram. You have to maintain two different load libraries for main program and subprogram. Okay. But in static call, we have only single load module for both main program and subprogram. But in dynamic, you have to maintain different libraries. So in simple call, you can pass the data from main program to subprogram. Okay, in simple call, if you make any changes in the subprogram, the changes will be impact on the main program. So we can recompile both main program and subprogram. Simple call functionality is similar to the call by reference and dynamic call with simple call syntax. Call variable name using variable names. So this is my main program. In the data division working storage section, declare the variables ABC, A value 10, B value 20, C value 30. And this is my subgroup variable member name. Okay, this declaration is for subgroup, for calling subgroup, subprogram. In procedure division, accept WS sub. So this is my subprogram file name, means member name. So what is my member name for the subprogram? SUBPGM01. This is my member name for the subprogram. In the accept statement, I will give SUBPGM01. That way execution time. Call WS sub means this call statement will go to subprogram using ABC variables. Okay. So linkage section variables will receive the data from ABC, P as A, Q, B, R, C. Okay. A, B, C values are P, Q, R values. In procedure division using P, Q, R. So add 1 to P, add 1 to Q, add 1 to R. Again, the control goes to go back. So from where the control comes from? From the call statement only, no, from the main program. So the control goes to call statement to main program, display ABC. So if you will make some changes, add 1 to P, add 1 to Q. So those changes will be impact on the main program also. A value 11, B value 21, C value 31. Okay. It is similar to the static call only, but the calling of subprogram is different. We use variable name. Okay, accept that variable name. So in call statement, we have to write that variable name. So the variable name should be your subprogram member name. Understand? Hello?
Mani, that WS subprogram, WS sub, instead of subprogram, you have written as WS sub, isn't it, Mani?
Ah, yes.
Okay, okay.
We have to write this subprogram. Sorry, this is my variable name. No,
Yes, ma'am.
accepting WS sub. So at the time of execution, I want to accept this WS sub. No. So at that time, I used to give my subprogram member name. Understand?
No money.
So you create a subprogram with one member. No, S space.
Yes, ma'am.
How will you create a member? S space
Yes,
member name.
name.
That member name you have to give in the accept statement to this variable.
That's what in this program you have written as a W sub, but we need to write as a sub PGM01.
Yeah, no. Write like this only, madam. Okay. So at the
Yes,
time of
ma'am.
execution, see, at the time of execution, we'll pass the data from here. This is my
Okay, okay.
execution JCL, no.
Yes, ma'am.
So here I have to give the subprogram name.
Okay, okay.
Got
Okay,
it?
ma'am.
So
Yes,
while
ma'am.
compilation, so add your compilation as a dynam. Okay, added. Then you can compile your program first. Main program money.pds. There is a copylib means add copylib also loadlib. See my loadlib for my main program money.loadlib1. Okay, this is my main program and I compiled my main program. For subprogram same PDS only and different library money.loadlib2 and this is my subprogram name. I have to compile like this for the dynamic call. Different load libraries. Main program, subprogram load libraries. Okay. In the execution JCL, you have to give in the job lib money.loadlib one for main program disk equal to share dd dsn equal to money.loadlib2 disk equal to share for subprogram and you have to compile only main program execute only main program name. So in sysddd star you can give subprogram name. So this subprogram will name will accept in this WSB. So it will take it as subprogram 01, call that statement. So this subprogram will execute and again get back to this call program, call statement. Okay, clear, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. At the time of execution only subprogram load module will invoke into the main program. But in static call, at the time of compilation only it will invoke. But in dynamic call, at the time of execution, the subprogram load module will invoke into the main program. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So next callback content. So we can pass the data from main program to subprogram. If you make any changes, those changes will not impact on the main program. So we can recompile only subprogram. This is the syntax. Call variable name using by content variable names. Okay, declare ABC and my subprogram for subprogram accept ABC, accept sub, call sub using by content variable names ABC. Single linkage section PQR will receive the data from ABC. So compute R equal to P plus Q and display that R. Okay. Next call by reference, you can pass main program to subprogram data and it will refer subprogram and main program memory of the variables. So if you make any changes, those changes will be impact on the main program also. So we can recompile both main program and subprogram. By default, it will take it as call by reference. Syntax call variable name using by reference variable names. Same example. Okay. Accept AB and the subprogram name. Call sub using by reference ABC. So now the control goes to subprogram and PQR In procedure using PQR, compute R equal to P plus Q. Go back. Again, get back to the call statement. After that, display C. Okay, stop run. So this is about dynamic call and complete this practice questions. Okay.
Yes.
Someone any doubts?